Hey there, Jesse. How's it going? This is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in a lot of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard, and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the home page. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your site is sitting at about 871 words, and I also went ahead and did the exact same thing for your top competitor in the area, and they are sitting at about 510 words. Right? You guys are slightly dominating them a bit more in this area, so good job on that. So in this content, the keywords, if you're not familiar, are words or phrases that people search up each month to help resolve their issues or concerns. And you guys can miss out on a lot of these pet owners by not having these keywords on your website and not having them on there properly. Right? So just to give you an idea, so everything that you see highlighted, including all the photos, this is what Google looks at when they scan through your website. So the photos that you have on here, you want to also make sure that all of them have the correct keywords embedded into them. This one does not, all right? So you want to make sure all photos on here, even your logo as well, you want to make sure all of those are optimized. So going over here, this right here is SEMrush. This is a tool that essentially gives me behind the scenes details on things that Google looks at when it comes to ranking a site. And I just came over here just to look at a couple of things, one of them being keywords. You guys are ranking for 79 keywords at the moment. Okay, and just looking at these right here, so we're just going to look at some of these. And I can see that at least these right here, these are not the most optimized for people who are trying to find you. You do not want to have keywords with just your name, because you don't want people to just find you because of your name, right? You want to think about the people who don't know your business name. So you want to be able to have keywords that are geared towards them. And I'm actually going to go show you an example of what I mean. So we're going to now take a look at your top competitor. They are ranking for 695 keywords at the moment. And they also have their name up here as well. But let's just take a little bit more just so I can give you a good idea. This, yes. Okay, just wait for this to load. Alright. Okay, this right here, this is a perfect keyword to use. So this is a very perfect one. It has what you do and it has your location, right? It's very specific. This is an example of a keyword that you would want to have on your homepage. And so what I'm going to actually do next is I'm going to take a different keyword, and I'm going to place it into Google just to give you an idea. And then we're just going to go over this page. And this is going to lead into the second thing I'd like to discuss, and that is citations. And what a citation is and why it's important, I'm actually going to get into that very shortly. But this right here is the map pack, the Google Maps section. And over here is where we see the business's name, address, and location listed. And this is how Google basically gives relevance to your business. And the thing is, how you actually show up at Maps is pretty simple, actually. So this picture right here just illustrates what I'm going to discuss. So you want to have your business's name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories. And you want to put them on places. This includes places like BBB, Yelp, Yext, City Star, Facebook, and many, many more. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitor, because this will allow you to gain more trust in them from Google, and it will push you above them in the map pack. And how to actually go about getting these citations, it's actually pretty simple. There are sites that tell you exactly what directories your competition is listed on, we literally go down their list and match those directories. But we don't want to just stop there, because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So whatever your competitor has in citations, we want to get what they got, then add 50 to 100 more, so that it takes them a very long time to catch up. All right, then go back over here. So I guess the goal is you want to get into these top 3 areas, because this is where people click. People do not click on more businesses, so you want to be up here where the sauce is, and because the higher you are, the more clicks you get. All right, and then this is going into the last session I like to go over with you, and that is backlinks or link juice. So this third pillar will really help you guys to dominate on Google. And so to give more context, when we looked up this, pretty little keyword up here, as I'm pretty sure you guys are aware, you're not on the first page of Google. And these top 3 results is where you want to be, because again, this is where people click. The higher you are, the more clicks you get. And how you actually get up here comes back down to authority. And how you get authority comes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you get a local blog talking about dog care, that is a lot more effective than having getting a backlink from something like a Domino's. So going back over here to SEMrush, which also keeps track of backlinks. So you guys are sitting at 895 backlinks at the moment. And then we're just going to take a look at your competitor. Right, and as you can see, you guys are sitting at 792. And, you're probably wondering, I have more than them, so why aren't I, higher? And I want to really reiterate that it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. So you want to have links that are relevant to your niche and what you do. You don't want to have random ones, because there are not all backlinks are created equal. Some of them do not give you power at all, whereas there are some backlinks that give you a ton of power. So, and how to actually go about getting good quality backlinks is that there are tools like SEMrush that allow us to take us to look at your competitors' backlinks, and we would be able to see exactly who are linked to your competitors, and we go get those exact same links for your business. So in closing, once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, today you can be number 1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what do I do now? You can either go with this information I provide you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or a text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.